So here I am for your golden nuggets. Golden nugget number 1. Have you ever noticed that no matter how much you earn, you find a way to spend it? We all seem to have a way of living up to our means, and some of us, I'm afraid, find a way to live beyond our means. We see this most of all in the stars who take the biggest falls, like the rich beyond their dreams prize fighters who hit the canvas with a thud. Just look at the up and down and out career of former heavyweight champ Mike Tyson, who made more money in his time than any other boxer in history, nearly $500 million, and went bankrupt. So what's going on with these guys? That's what we want to know. You have to move from just working for money to a world where money works for you by becoming an investor. Here's a good quote. You're already a financial trader. You might not think of it in just this way, but if you work for a living, you're trading your time for money. Frankly, it's just about the worst trade you can make. Why? You can always get more money, but you can't get more time. If you stop working, you stop making money. Easier said than done. Let's build a money machine to take your place, and let's set it up in such a way that it makes money while you sleep, which is great. It's a metaphorical machine. It's called the Freedom Fund. As you can see, the machine can't start working until you make the most important financial decision of your life. The decision, what portion of your paycheck you get to keep. How much will you pay yourself off the top before you spend a single dollar on your day-to-day living expenses? That's between 5 and 20%. Here's a great quote in the back. Achieving genuine financial freedom isn't complicated. He doesn't make it complicated. He makes it simple. That's why it works. So whatever that number is, you've got to stick to it, in good times and bad, no matter what. Why? Because the laws of compounding punish even one missed contribution. So what percentage works for you? Is it 10%, 15%, maybe 20%? There's no right answer here, only your answer. What does your gut tell you? What about your heart? So I went with 20%. You have to make your savings automatic. Here's the key. That's the key to the success with investing and in compounding. Here's a great quote, another golden nugget. Tony, you find the bargains at the point of maximum pessimism. Now he's talking about bargains on stocks. That's a whole nother story. By committing to a simple but steady code of savings, by drawing down on your income each pay period and paying yourself first, there's a way to tap the power of compound savings and let it take you to unimaginable heights. Here's a great quote. It's time to take the first of the 7 simple steps to your financial freedom. That's what this whole big thing is about, financial freedom. The most important financial decision of your life needs to be made right now. It's time for you to decide to become an investor, not just a consumer. To do this, you simply have to decide what percentage of your income you will set aside for you and your family and no one else. Over a lifetime, $20 a week, $40 a week could be worth over $500,000 at 8% return compounded. So here's where the book gets interesting. Before we discuss where to put your money and what to look for, I have to show you what to look out for. The system is riddled with loopholes, what I would call landmines that can blow up your financial future, which is true. Welcome to the jungle. Most of the danger lies in the fact that what you don't know can hurt you. That's how you lose money. Money power principle 1, don't get in the game unless you know the rules. There are 2 phases to your investing game. The accumulation phase, in which you are socking away money for growth, and the decumulation phase, during which you are withdrawing income. The journey up the mountain will represent our accumulation phase, with the goal of reaching the pinnacle or critical mass. The goal is to stay on top of the mountain as long as we can, to take in the views and breathe in the fresh air of freedom and accomplishment. There will be many hurdles, obstacles, and if you're not alert, even lies that will prevent you from reaching the peak. To ensure our best chance of success, we will flush out these in pages to come. Okay, so here's a great quote for investors, or for new investors. An incredible 96% of actively managed mutual funds fail to beat the market over any sustained period of time. 96% of actively managed mutual funds fail to beat the market over any sustained period of time. You're better off putting your money in an index fund. You put up here's where it all goes. You put up the capital, you bought the mutual fund, you took all the risk, and they made money no matter what happened through their fees. And over time, those 3% fees add up to, let's see, good solid chunk of money. That's all I need you to know right now for fees. Death by 1,000 cuts, that's what he calls it. Alright guys, I'm going to end that one here. We'll make another one tomorrow.